Hi, I'm Nicolò Zorzi. I'm a composer and a sound designer, and this is my Wwise implementation reel using Unreal 5 StackOBot Demo. All the sounds you will hear in this video were created using my Tascam DR07MK2, my Rode NTG4 Plus, some sample libraries, custom patches from my personal library, and some others made with Spectrasonics Omnisphere. For this project, my goal was to give life to this Unreal demo level by adding sounds that could match the platform nature and the cartoonish style of the game, respecting at the same time the mixing of technological elements surrounded by an uncontaminated natural environment. To begin, I create a main ambience blend container that includes wind, sand, and birds that you can hear on all over the entire map. I placed some 3D emitters on palms in the game world, linked to a random container loop of leaves moved by the wind, that are activated by the player whenever he is passing nearby. I also added some insect sound with randomized 3D positioning automation on top of that, to make the environment more vibrant and consistent. To complete the environmental part of the project, I recorded a bush rustle sound. I cleaned and edited it using a spectral editor. Right after, I assign a collision sphere to each bush to detect the collisions between the player character and leaves. That triggers the rustle event. For the main character movement, I considered that the bot is technological, but at the same time it is also a toy, so I wanted it to sound like something that is electric, light and fast. During the implementation process, I set an airspeed RTPC, so when the character is running, the volume and the pitch of both footsteps and body movements would be increased to make the entire footsteps movement system more believable and dynamic. The jetpack probably is the most important element for the gameplay. I started with an ignition sound. After that, I created the burning sound using 2 layers of white noise, a tiny layer of a real NASA Saturn V, a tablecloth sample layer to give the flame more movement, and an high turbine sound to improve the acceleration feeling. The stop tail of the sound is basically made to emulate an air pressure released after the burning emptied the jetpack fuel tank. For the big fan, I choose to use a simple on-off switch system, creating a fun start sound that goes into a loop for the fan rotation, and a stop one. The most important and interesting thing about this sound implementation is the RTPC attenuation system based on the player distance. It enhances the player's sensation to be hovering in the air and gaining distance from the fan by lowering the volume of the sound first and setting up the right amount of low and high cut. There are a few musical elements that I put in this level, such as the bot spawning pad, the printing bot action, the pressure plates and buttons all around to activate different objects, and the sound that the orbs emit when the player collects them. Besides, there is a discovery theme music that will start when the player gets off the main testing area and goes for a walk around the map. In order to allow them to play together in the same scene, I composed the music and these sounds, relating them to a unique musical tonality. In this case, C major. Along the implementation process, my purpose was to create a smooth, immersive and clear experience to walk through. To achieve this, I emphasized the ambient elements over the character movements in the mixing session, so the player could enjoy the nature sounds all around. And so, I've done the same with every in-game object sound that is activated while the music is being played on the background. And that's it. Thanks for watching my Wwise implementation reel using Unreal 5 StackOBot Demo.